Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hardin Local Weekly. Coming from you from all over, each one of us in a different location. And it's August 5th. I think it's the first week of school, too, isn't it?
Yep. North Hardin will be starting Thursday. And, of course, there's other schools opening and things of that nature.
So we're here with you. And we got quite a few updates for you this week. Business updates, event updates, and we even have Laura Nall here to talk about the 50th, I guess, anniversary of White Mills Day.
Absolutely.
How are you doing?
Here.
How are you doing, Laura?
Doing good.
Great. We also have John O'Brien. How are you, John?
I'm doing outstanding. Really good.
Great. Nate Bryan, the Facebook guy. That Facebook guy.
That Facebook guy, not the Facebook guy, but that Facebook guy. I'm doing great. Glad to join you all once again.
Of course, we have Scott Lucas. How are you doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Good. And I'm Phil Tall. So, we have a QR code I need to pop up here. Make sure you connect with us if you haven't done that yet. Scan the QR code or screenshot it. Or you can also go to hardinlocal.com. And there's a list of actions you can take to follow us across our different platforms. There's a bell that used to be on the left-hand top corner of the screen, but now I think it's on the right-hand side. And you can subscribe with your email as well. So we really appreciate it if you take the time to do that to support us across social media we have. And also specifically our TikTok account, which is brand new. So definitely go check that out and follow us on there. We post... we live stream now, but there'll be a recording of the live stream later today. And then I also take a bunch of the content here and make short reels and clips of events and business news that you can watch quickly if you don't want to watch the whole stream. All right, let's get started. We're going to kick it off with Nate in the local business news segment. Take it away.
I think the biggest one that's got everybody talking right now was Wawa being announced for Radcliffe. It's going to go right on Dixie. It's going to be next to the intersection at Dixie and Vine. That's right across from that 5-star there. The gas stations usually tend to go with each other. So that's going to happen. And what I've been told is that one's going to go first, which has probably made some E-Town people not so happy. But it's going to go first as far as construction, and then they will do the E-Town one. And the E-Town one reminder is going to be at Cool Springs and Ring Road. And this is just like what happened with Dunkin' Donuts. If people remember, the Southside Dunkin' Donuts off Lincoln Parkway was announced first, and then the hospital one was announced. But yet when it got built, the hospital one got built first, and then the Southside. So this is exactly what's happening. I don't know the exact reasoning for it. I haven't been told, but this is from many sources that this is what's going to happen. I don't have an opening date for either one. I don't have a groundbreaking date for either one. So, but that'll be exciting. I know I've been to Wawa several times. I'll be in Orlando next weekend, and I'm pretty sure I'll end up at Wawa whenever we refill gas out there. It's a great gas station, convenience store, great deli, fairly good prices, and their bathrooms are always clean. So I love Wawa. I'm excited to have them. Local butcher, they continue their transformation of the old former Fastenal building downtown. It's right across from the cemetery, right off Dixie Highway, near the tracks. If you've seen this, I posted on Facebook. If you've seen them, they put up their street sign and then their metalworking sign, I guess you would call it. Looks fantastic. It's on the door. It's lit up at night. So that's there. And they've also announced their hours. They will be closed on Sundays and Mondays, which I don't think is a shocker that they're not open 7 days a week. They'll be open 10 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and they'll be open on Saturdays as well. Short schedule, but 10 to 4 on Saturdays. They're ran by Bradshaw Smoot. So if you were at the downtown concert, he's the one that teamed up with Hub House for the burgers. He also runs Green River Meats down, I think, in Taylor County, Campbellsville. And I think they're trying to shoot for late August or early September opening. So I'm sure people are going to be excited to not have to go to Boone's anymore. Duff's, which is already opened. I've been there already. It's been great. I had the smash burger. No corn dogs. Sorry, John. Can't have everything on the video. They are in the former Texas Outlaw building near Shogun off Mulberry, 62. Call it the Hotel District, wherever you would call that area, the Texas Outlaw Roadhouse area. They are over there. They are open. However, they're going to be closed on Mondays through Labor Day. That's to improve building layout and operations and training. I'm pretty sure after Labor Day, though, they'll make sure they get open because Monday Night Football. So that would make sense. But while they're still training, I don't think they need to be open 7 days a week. And more Southside news, Yokefellow Coffee Roasters. I posted a picture of their new sign today. Actually took it over the weekend. Their sign looks fantastic. And if you haven't been out there recently, just the renovation looks awesome. You can't even tell it was a former Lee's recipe from way back when, or the
That was my bad. I gotta get them back.
brick with local butcher.
We
Looks
lost you there
outstanding.
for
I love these.
We lost you there for a second. Can you go back about 15 seconds when we started talking about Yokefellow?
Oh yeah. So Yokefellow is the former Lee's Famous Recipe. It's next to one of the hotels. It's the old, I think Nolan RECC was out there for a while, which became a church. I think it still is a church. I forget the name of it, but it's right there. But you can see the sign, the Yokefellow sign over there. I like the logo. Love the brick. Love the sliding. I mean, they've done a fantastic job. They're shooting for August or September. They also have a food truck, if people have seen. They continue to do that. I've been told they ship all over the U.S. and all over the world with the coffee that they do. They basically just need a bigger kitchen for their coffee stuff. The restaurant and coffee, and I think it's kind of a drive-through, is only just a small part of what they do, but it's just basically part of a bigger plan. Just basically, if that pays the rent, everything else will be good. I know that they've talked about hosting Bible studies and Bible groups, so they hope to be a community-oriented restaurant. I don't know if they're going to be open all day. I haven't heard what the hours are going to be yet. I'll have to check back in with them on that one. But they've been coming along well. And I also posted an update. If you haven't been out there, the Chick-fil-A by Burger King and Wendy's on that side of town by Heartland Mini Golf, they turned their patio into, forget the name of it. It's a sun garden, basically. By out there this weekend, loved it. Very relaxing. I love the flowers. I love the metal work. So I would easily put it up in one of the top places to eat outside in E-Town. But it was fantastic. And once I posted it, people loved it. That's about it for now. We can touch on some other stuff that we've just talked about recently.
I know there's a ribbon cutting at Cosmic Golf Friday morning that I think is on John O'Brien's list. So I do know that's
Yeah, so that'll be good. I'll let him talk about that one. Sam's Gyros, if you missed it, has a Radcliffe location near the Good Eats. It's right next to them off Dixie. They also have the E-Town location next to Kanzai and GameStop. Kroger Marketplace, which will be the biggest Kroger in the area. They had their groundbreaking recently. Proof Golf, which is out near the bowling alley, had their ribbon cutting. Our friends down in Glendale, I believe the Glendale 222 Mud Splash is just going to be a storage facility, nothing exciting. Over in that same area, right off 222, is also going to be a new credit union. Don't have the name yet. Fab Lab over in Mulberry Square. That started after E-Town Swim closed. They've got their new sign up. And then Dove's opening. The renovations were fantastic. If you haven't seen it, it's got local art from several people. So they were able to incorporate that. So it's been a busy summer. I like it. I'm sure there's more stuff to come. I've heard rumors of other things that's going to get announced. I know the Planning Commission, the E-Town Planning Commission, their next itinerary should be posted Thursday. So we'll get an idea of what they're going to be meeting about, I think, next week. So lots of good stuff.
great. That is a lot of great information.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good info.
Thank
That's
you,
right.
Nate. We appreciate it.
Very helpful.
We're gonna move on next to the 50th year anniversary of White Mills Day, and Laura's here with us. She's gonna share,
Hello.
so you can
Laura.
take it away, and I can pull up those slides whenever you're ready for them. But
Okay. Well, I'm just going to run down the schedule. We have a packed calendar for August the 15th on Friday and the 16th on Saturday. We start at 5 p.m. on Friday with the concessions and vendors opening up from 5 to 7. We've got a new event this year. It's the Touch a Truck event. The West 84 Fire and Rescue will be there with their equipment plus other things that kids can climb on and get experience on if they want to be a fireman someday, maybe even a police car, an ambulance, several different things that'll be unique for our kids to play with. 6 o'clock, we'll have our pedal pull registration. And if you've never participated in that, it's for all ages and all weights. They're actually weighted classes where you have a skid that you're trying to pull a little pedal tractor as far as you can to see who wins, and you will be trophies involved in that. Cakewalk, train rides, putt-putt golf, bounce house. And this year we have a new sponsored by Hodges Auction, Gold Star Realty, and Tim Thompson, free kids zone area. We'll have all kinds of carnival type games, free admission, unlimited play with prizes. One thing we're proud of this year, we have a gravity wagon that has been turned into a dual basketball goal. So there's 2 goals inside. You'll shoot your baskets, and when it comes down, it comes out the chute where the grain would come out, returns to the player to shoot again. So we're going to have a contest to see who can make the most baskets in a 1-minute time period, and there will be a prize for that. So that should entertain the older kids, and maybe the adults too. We'll have a baby contest at 6, a pet show at 6. New this year too, we have a kayak race on the Nolin River. We had this a few years ago, and we used to have it where you came above the dam, but now we're actually going to start at the kayak landing that's there by the Hardin County Water District, and we're going to go upstream toward the 1-lane iron bridge. Now, depending on the water levels, this could be a race or this could be an obstacle course. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out, but we have, as the slide says, we have classes for youth, women and men also. So you want to get registered for that as soon as possible. But if you don't get registered and you want to just show up, bring your equipment, life jackets are required, and show up. That should be a great activity that you can watch from the bridge. Coming up at 6:30 that night, hog calling and husband calling contest. The pedal pull will start. 7 o'clock, we'll have the Little Miss and Master Princess, Junior Miss, Miss, and Mrs. White Mills. And then at 7:30, we're going to have our 3rd annual Rubber Duck River Race. Now, if you've never seen 500 ducks be put in the Nolin River, race toward the dam, go over the dam in all directions, and under the bridge to a person dressed with a rubber duck raft, catch those ducks, well, you just need to get there to see it. It's something to see. We have 500 duck tickets. For a $5 donation, you can get a numbered duck. And if your number comes in first, you'll win $300 prize. If you come in second, you'll win a $200 prize. And if your duck is third, you'll win a $100 prize. So obviously on a $5 donation, that's a great return. We want to thank our sponsors for that also. We also have the from 8 to 9:30, Swope Auto Center and Member Medical is sponsoring a free concert with Kevin Jaggers. Very popular local friend of ours. I haven't had the pleasure of hearing him yet, but hopefully I'll be available on Friday night to hear him. And that is, like I say, a free concert. It will be held in the chapel area. It's an open air area with a stage. And then following that, to close out the night at 9:30, we'll have fireworks, which is a great close to the night. So then starting up on Saturday morning, we're at it early again. We have a new to this weekend again, we have a family fun bike ride. We're going to have the Central Kentucky Wheelmen there. They will be leading and following up the ride. It's a free event. If anybody wants to bring their family and just go on a bike ride and see some of the sites at White Mills Day, you're happy to come along. It will start at the White Mills Christian Church at 8 a.m. At 8:30, we'll have our 5K race. It begins at the White Mills Post Office. That's a very popular event, so we'd like to have people sign up for that also. At 9 o'clock, we'll start the lineups for the White Mills Day Parade at the ballpark. So anybody that's interested, vehicles, floats, tractors, anything you want to do, you're welcome to come. And actually, the Family Fun Bike Ride might actually join. If they're headed back the right way at the right time, they might join into the parade. So the parade will start at 10 o'clock at the ballpark. It will circle around by the post office, go out the other end by the firehouse, and back to the ballpark again. So that's a nice route with lots of places that you can park along the road to watch that happen. At 11 o'clock, we start in with all our games. Once again, all the free kids activities, games with prizes, cakewalk, train rides, putt-putt golf, vendor booths and concessions. We have Sunny Boys Barbecue Food Truck, Sunny Girls Cafe, Rolling Cafe, and Mr. Poncho's Mexican. So that's something for everyone. We have the car show. So the cars are welcome to be in the parade, or they can enter the car show for trophies. We also have a tractor show. First place for the tractor show will be $500. Second place is $300, and third place is $200. So there's lots of events that have some pretty good prizes involved with them. At 11:30, we're going to have the world famous secret recipe barbecued chicken that's famous at White Mills. You can eat in the air conditioned comfort of the old hotel. $13 meal buys you a half a chicken with baked beans or green beans with mashed potatoes, or green beans with potatoes. You'll have coleslaw, a slice of bread, a dessert, and a drink, all for $13. So that's a good value. At 2 o'clock, we'll have the swimming pool open. It's a $5 entry fee per person. It's open from 2 to 4. We'll be lifeguards on duty to keep everyone safe. And it is a gradual entrance pool, so it's open to everybody. Everybody can participate in that. We close out our day with an auction at 2 o'clock. This is a very special and very popular event. We have family fun baskets that we have several places that have donated to those: Heartland Mini Golf, Extreme Arcade, Hub House, Sky's the Limit, Crown Point Theater, Texas Roadhouse, Malibu Jack's, Mark's Feed Store, Dooster's Ice Cream, Papa John's, and many more that aren't listed. But we make family fun baskets out of those to encourage people to try out some of the new things that we have in the E-Town area, maybe something they haven't been to before. And while we were talking about Duff's earlier, I had lunch there. They have a great grilled chicken sandwich. So I want to give them a plug here. It was good. And I did confirm they are closed on Mondays because I tried yesterday and they were not open. So that's good. I just want to invite everybody. 50-year tradition is a pretty big deal for these local community events. But there's something that brings back just a little bit simpler life. It's just a time out and enjoying your community, seeing people maybe haven't seen in a long time, meeting new friends. So I invite everybody to come out and join us.
Awesome.
That is an impressive lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you haven't heard Kevin sing or his music, he's really good. So if you
That's
like
what I've heard. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
we're thrilled that he was
That's
available
impressive.
to be able to come to our show.
Yeah, and just all those events. There's so much going on. It's kind of hard to comprehend everything you guys got going. So sounds like it's going to be a great weekend. And this is not this weekend; it's next weekend.
It's the 15th and 16th of August. There is a White Mills Day Facebook page, and you can find all the events on there. You can find a schedule. There's contact information for any of the events that you might be interested in looking into for baby contest or whatever. There's all that information is listed, or you can get a hold of me, and I'll be happy to help.
Great. Well, we thank you for coming on and sharing what's going on at White Mills Day.
All
Like
right,
you said,
thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And like I say, it is a good throwback and nostalgia. I grew up
Absolutely.
in Hardin County going to these different days with my grandpa and being in the parade with his antique tractors. So they are important.
Well, I'm not
events,
going
and
to give
thank
away
you.
my age, but I've been at all 50. Let's just say
Oh,
that.
well, that's great. Well, we appreciate all you do for your community there and planning and doing all this. I know it's a lot of work.
Yes, but it's very, very rewarding work to keep it going.
Great. All right. We'll move on to events. I know we got quite a few. I'll get Nate over here, center screen. Hey, or not Nate, John.
That's
Sorry.
John.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can come join over. We can like just squeeze in here, Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. One of the things, what Cecilia Days is this weekend, right?
Yes.
Do you know more about that, Phil?
I know some about it.
Okay.
That's where I'm from. So yeah, it's this weekend, Friday and Saturday. There's what I'll do is I'll post the schedule in the Hardin Local group on Facebook. I may have already done that, but I'll do it again after the show. But they have the fish fry Friday night, which is great, and then Saturday they have a lot of the same type of events that White Mills does, just not as extensive. But they're still well attended. They have the parade in the morning. They have tractor games and car show and so
They
much
also
more, and
on
lots of
Friday
great
night
food.
have the baby contest and the beauty contest. So
Nice.
those
Okay.
are always big events at Cecilia Day.
They
For
are.
sure, yeah.
They
Great.
are. So it's a great time.
And I wanted to say about Kevin Jaggers, a free show for Kevin Jaggers. That's a hard thing to get because he's actually opening up for the Sod Farm Music Festival here coming up in a couple weekends. So that's a good time if you want to check him out for free. Then you can maybe decide if you want to buy a ticket down the road for that. But yeah, this week we got a lot of stuff going on. Planning commission meeting is tonight at the Hardin County Government Center from 5 to 6 p.m. So if you want to kind of check out what's going on there, you can head over there and check that out. Also, it's Food Truck Tuesdays up in Radcliffe at Phillips Grove. All the fun food trucks that you like and love will be up there serving that food. And if you need something good for the family for dinner and kind of hang out with some people, it's a good place to go. They got that fountain that's just beautiful out there. It's set up and it's amazing. But after you do that, tomorrow morning is the Running Souls morning meetup at 6:30 in the morning. So if you're up and ready, you want to start jogging, running, down here downtown in front of Running Souls, they'll be doing a meetup, and you can kind of hang out with them, joining that community of running and jogging. Maybe warm up before the 5K next weekend at White Mills. I heard that Nate won his age class in the White Mills 5K 1 year. That's pretty amazing.
It was amazing. We don't know the
Yeah.
backstory. It's very, very amazing. So
So that's something fun to do. But after that, tomorrow, there's the Wellness on Wheels that will be at the Lakeside Worship Center. So if you want a free mobile health care services, they'll check you out. That's going to be at 10 a.m. So maybe if you jog in the morning and you're feeling like, okay, I need to check myself out, head on over there and they will take care of you. Thursday in the morning, they will have the August monthly meeting of the garden community at the Brown Pusey House. They're talking about highlands, islands, and fjords. That sounds pretty interesting. I always wondered about those different things in different areas. So that's going to be a really fun travel themed talk they'll be doing. And I know we talked about the green space at Emerald Cathedral. They have their next show this weekend, this Friday. It's Vinyl Richie. There's signs all about it. You can go online and buy your ticket. It's 6:30. That's a fun show, and a cool venue. If you have not checked that out, it's our best amphitheater currently in the city and area. We'll have a better one here maybe soon, but that's still the way that is just surrounded by nature and you're just enveloped in the sound. It's really neat. Also on Friday, there's a ribbon cutting out at Cosmic Golf. If you haven't checked it out, get out there. It's got fun for everybody. Got ice cream. If you don't like golf, it's got really good ice cream. We go out there. We've been out there 3 times just for ice cream last week. So it's a fun spot. Also, they got the bays for hitting golf, the putt putt down below, or I guess mini golf. I don't think putt putt's like a licensed thing. It's mini golf, but they have that down there. It's a fun time, and they're having a good time out there. I don't know if they're doing anything special other than the ribbon cutting. Let's see here. No, but they got 36 bays you can hit out there. So if you like hitting golf, it's a good spot to go. Saturday, there will be a household hazardous waste prescription drug disposal at Metalsa. So if you got anything, all those bad like chemicals that you want to get rid of, take it on down there. They will take it from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's a list on their site of all the things that they will take. Some things they won't take. So check on the website before you kind of just drag everything down there. But it's a good place to get rid of some stuff. Also, on Saturday, Nick Dittmeyer and the Sawdusters. I talked about him, I think, one of our first weeks that we did this. He was at the Tavern in the Green Garden there. He is going to be at the Little Blue House concert series this Saturday. If you've not seen him, check him out. That's at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7. Cozy backyard concert, $20. It's worth it. Very
Yeah, if you haven't
amazing.
been out there and you haven't gone to one of those, you should definitely go. It's a great time.
Oh yeah, it is a great time. And then also a little something different. There's a little roller disco late night skate up at the Hardin County Skate Land. That sounds like a blast. A little disco vibes, a little music, a little lights, a little maybe couple skating. I never got that down because you always one person had to be able to skate backwards, and I couldn't do that. And I never found anybody that could do the same. So I was like, that's a lost art, I think.
It's also been resurfaced for the people that haven't been recently, thinking, it's the same wooded boards. I'm going to trip on them. No, they completely redid the thing. Looks great. Like John, I don't think I can skate backwards. When I went to Gatlinburg and Ober Gatlinburg, I tried to ice skate. I had to use the sad penguin because I couldn't stand up, so I had to go like that. There are pictures and videos somewhere I'd rather not show, but yeah, my balance when it comes to skating is not the best for a 44-year-old gray-haired dude. So, but yeah, Skateland's been there for years, and it's a Hardin County tradition, and it's great to see that still going on because a lot of communities don't have them anymore, and we still do. So I think it's something we should be proud of.
For sure. I never got to ice skate. They never had. I wear size 15 shoes, and they never had size 15 ice skates when I've gone to different places. I wish that, but I know that they do have size 15 roller skates. They've always had those, so I enjoy that they actually have those size.
Great. Well, thank you, John. Those are some great ideas for what you can do this week or weekend.
That's right.
What are you guys planning on going to any of these events this week? Which one?
Like if I was off Friday, I think the Vinyl Richie would be cool, and I might be able to stop by Cosmic Golf on my way to work on Friday if I convince the wife that she gets off at lunch and she wants to go back out there. But if you've never met Jacqueline Coleman, she's a great lady. I've met her a couple times. My younger brother's met her several times. I knew her from when she was a basketball coach and a teacher. So, but she's loves our state and loves our community. She's got very ties to this 5th region area, so to speak. Vinyl Richie, I've looked them up on YouTube. They look like they're going to be fantastic. I actually do have some old drugs I might need to get rid of, hang out in Metalsa. And if I could skate, I'd go skating, but I can't. So that's why I stand there, be a wallflower. So, and I like the food trucks, but one of the good things when I hurt when I had a nerve damage last year, one good thing when I was off work is I was able to go to the food trucks during the week with my wife, and I got to know some of the people and some of the flavors, and found some ones that we liked. This pound, I was like, that's too I don't do spicy. So yeah, it's not against you, it's just me. But I love all the food trucks that we have. I know that the community's growing. If you've never paid attention to them, there's a 270 food truck finder in case you want to pay attention and watch. But I love our local food trucks. I know John loves the corn dogs that he can get at Bussin' Bites. I've made friends with Snow Dogs and Sunny Boys. So I love the food trucks, and it's great to have them here.
Great. Scott, we had Aaron has a comment here. Where'd I lost it. It was that you need to lace up
No,
and go skate.
that's not going to happen. That or roller skates.
I
My
feel
feet,
that.
Scott,
my
question
feet on
for you.
wheels. It has to be a skateboard. Skateboard and a bike's fine, but not roller skates or anything like that.
Yusuf?
Scott, I do have a question for you. I saw Footloose, and there is a scene where they skate. Did your son already know how to skate before he got that role, or did he just kind of have to learn
No, he
to
knew
do
how
it?
to do it. He's multi-talented, so that's all him.
Skating's like a lost art, you know?
Yeah, it is.
And rollerblading was a thing that we used to do.
Oh yeah.
I don't know whatever happened to rollerblading. They need to bring it back. All right, checking some comments here, see what else we got.
What's up, Chauncey?
There's a bunch. Thank you, guys, for commenting a lot. I can't really get to a bunch of them.
Yeah, we appreciate
The
it.
context wouldn't make sense. Here's my parents. They said White Nails Days is the most scenic place to celebrate community. Good job committing to your community, Laura. 50 years. Great job, I agree. And then Aaron, was it Aaron? They want me to find a picture of me driving a tractor and Cecilia Days from 20 years ago. I'll have to find it. I'm sure there's
Should
out
we
there.
encourage them though, Phil, or we just need to tell people to stop?
Well, you know, Pixar didn't happen, apparently. That's what Jamie
No.
Curtis is saying here. And I think she was even kind of talking about Nate running in that 5K. So, you know, Pixar didn't happen.
It was more of a jog or walk. Of it. Running is a loose term.
Any way you can cross the finish
This
line
one.
works.
Yes.
This is probably maybe 20 years ago from now. It's been a while.
Oh,
I
here's
can
the
tell you
comment.
that I think my mother still has the yellow dress that I wore in Junior Miss White Mills in 1978 or some long ago time, still in her basement.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have any shout out? I guess there's one. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I don't know if we covered the time the Cosmic Golf ribbon cutting is at noon.
Noon,
Friday.
I believe.
And Lieutenant Governor will be there.
Nice.
So if you get into going to those ribbon cuttings, it's a great one to go to.
What time is it?
And like John said, even if you don't golf, they've got 3 different bars, lots of drinks, lots of unique drinks. The food menu is fantastic. They serve breakfast now, and I'm not a huge breakfast in restaurants type of guy unless I'm on vacation, but their breakfast menu is awesome. And I can imagine college football over there, wrestling events. There's all sorts of stuff that they could show on the TVs and the screens. And the fact that they put this much money into our community to give us something so you don't have to go to Louisville, you don't have to go to Nashville or the bigger cities, that we're able to bring something here. I believe they need our support. And but if you've been out there, it's fantastic. Just watch the lights at night. Watch them light up. I mean, it's a cool place.
It is. And Chauncey just said, love seeing how the food truck scene and the entire community has grown since I opened mine back in 2015. Which food truck do you run, Chauncey? Or do you still? You can comment if you want to, but I agree. It's great.
Oh, we've also seen several of them. Juanito's has street tacos. They've got the trucks. Now they've got the Radcliffe location. I think the Eaton location, I'll have to check on that one. They may be opening up pretty soon if they're not open already in the Roses Shopping Center. Sunny Boy started out as a truck, and then they had 2 different Eaton locations.
Maillard. That was another one. Maillard.
Mylar, yeah. Yep. Yokefellow. He's got a truck. There's several of them that started with a proof of concept and then gave us something bigger. I think another one of the Mexican places did the same thing. Papal's Barbecue started as a food truck too, I believe, before they had the brick and mortar location. So Just because they have a food truck doesn't mean they won't be a restaurant in the future. But also, I like the fact that they can go to different places at different places, even different times of the day. They might be in 2 or 3 different spots. So, but yeah, I love our food truck culture.
You're right. And John's answered back in the past tense. I'm guessing he had the 920 Eats taco truck. Not anymore. But yeah, thanks for answering that question. All right. Anybody got any shout outs for anybody today?
Shout out to everyone going back to school. I know summer's been great. There's a lot of things going on. So back to the hustle, the grind, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, just back to it. It reminds me of the Happy Gilmore movie when he starts singing back to school, but I'm not going to start singing.
That's great. Well, Hardin County, we appreciate you joining us. This may be our most viewed episode based on the numbers I'm seeing now. We thank you for that. If you want to come join our stream in the future, let us know. You can private message us on Hardin Local's Facebook page. And, if you're doing a community event, that's not a big not-for-profit thing. You don't have to pay to come on here. You just come and share. And also, we'd like to encourage you to check out the Connect with Us QR code again over there next to John. Get that thing scanned or screenshot it, and it'll pull up. Or you can just go to hardinlocal.com, follow us. Make sure you also join our channel, our chat channel for the podcast. It's I barely post to it. It's usually just content generally related to this live stream or some public service announcement. And of course, if you think we do it too loud or too often, you can always unfollow us after joining, but go ahead and go give it a try. We won't take advantage of your attention.
I want to thank you all for having me. It's fantastic to be able to be on here, spread the word. It used to be you knew everybody in Hardin County, and Hardin County has so grown over the years that we want to make sure people know we've got some hidden little gems of things that are just super fun, especially for kids. So we hope to see a lot of people at White Mills Day that we haven't seen before.
Great.
One last thing
thank you.
to kind of mention real quick before we get off. If you are a business or you know anybody that needs or deserves a spotlight, go to the hardinlocal.com, send us an email, and we will reach out to that person.
Yeah, there's a register your business tab there on hardinlocal.com where you can give us your business details. And then I would encourage you to also private message us and let us know you filled it out, because that's where we use that just to vet the business before we post on it. But I don't check those every day, or maybe I don't even check them every week, but they're building up. And so you need to private message us so that it gets noticed, but you also need to fill that out. And we're always looking for new startups or any company that's, budget conscious to be spotlighted, especially in the near term while we're trying to build out our business spotlight product that we will be charging for in the near future. So anyway, everybody, thank you for joining us.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week. Don't forget to encourage your friends and family in Hardin County to check out our stream. And also, if you can't catch the stream, that's fine. I'll upload a recorded version of each segment. And also, you can watch the recorded version after. You don't have to watch it live. So anyway, have a great week, and we will see you next week.